Hi guys, Steve here from Movie Chats. Hope everybody's well. I wanted to jump on because I've not done a little video for myself in a while. Obviously little has been at school now, so it's given me a bit of free time during the day, which is one of the things this week. I've been out and been through a few charity shops and through a couple of second-hand shops I wouldn't normally go into, to be fair. I found a new one which is good, but I picked up some sort of movie related items, some TV related items, and some DVDs. Now I have got some Blu-rays to show, but I'll do that on Thursday night live with Big Steve. So to cut it down a little bit, I thought I'd do a separate video, so I hope you enjoy. So I'll start off with the DVDs. So a few DVDs I've picked up this week. I got 42nd Street, which is starring Dick Powell and Ruby Keller, which is an old movie. I predominantly pick up these sort of ones just because I know that there probably isn't a Blu-ray release of them. Now, one of the things I watched this week, just gone, was the Elvis movie, which I really enjoyed it. Now, I have got a set somewhere of the Graceland, I think it's up there, of the Graceland, which is pretty cool. But I'd managed to find some DVDs. I think they were 6 for £2, so I picked up a few. So I'm gonna try and get into these a little bit, because obviously his life was really interesting. And so I'll show you what I've got. I picked up this 3-movie set. Got the 25th anniversary concert, Elvis Lives. I think this was part of a box set, but obviously it was separated out in the charity shop so they could make more money. So you've got the early years, Elvis Essentials, Volume 1. Volume 2 is the Army and Life in Germany. Life and Germany. The Young Phenomenon, Volume 3, and Volume 4, The Eternal Elvis. So if I get a chance, I'm looking forward to watching those. Another couple of movies I got of his were Elvis, Girls, 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 and the GI Blues. So they'll go in my little Elvis collection I'm getting together. I have pre-ordered the Blu-ray of the movie, so can't wait for that to turn up. A couple of others I got. This one sounds quite interesting. Hybrid. I would put my money on this being a B movie, but it says the new generation of killer car movie, which obviously I love Christine, so we'll see how that one goes. Now this one, I'm hoping this is a bit of a comedy, to be fair. I've not seen the trailer of it, but when I saw the actor that was in it, there was no way I weren't buying it, which is Steve Martin in Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. Is it Plaid? Plead?
Steve Martin, Rigby Reardon in Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid.
Sorry, my spelling's terrible. The Great Gatsby, the original one. No, I haven't seen this one, but I love the newer one, the Baz Luhrmann film. So that'd be an interesting one. Infinite with Mark Wahlberg. We'll see how that one goes. Now this one, I remember this one from the 90s, I think it was. I think I've actually seen it, but I haven't seen it in a long time, which he's got Gerard Depardieu in, and that's My Father the Hero. A couple of others I picked up. This one, a few people will probably know I'm quite a massive fan of Queen, so I've got Queen on Fire Live at the Bowl. So the DVD collection, 2-disc set, complete concert plus bonus footage. So that'll go in my collection. I do have quite a few Blu-rays of them as well. I've got 3 or 4 Blu-rays, I think. Now this one was a bit of a find. To be honest with you, I think I'll probably put it on eBay. Now, I remember getting the cassette of his song years ago in the 90s. When you see who it is, you'll know exactly what I mean. At least that generation will. But this was brand new and sealed, and it was 99p. Anyway, I've had a look on it on eBay, because I was looking at trading. And when I looked at trading, I think CEX were trading it in for a £5, and they were selling it for 10. Usually, when they do that on a DVD, it's you sort of question, okay, so if they're wanting to charge 10 quid for a DVD, what is it worth? And there's been some solds on eBay. I mean, they were all over the show a bit, but a brand new and sealed one not too long ago went for $39.99. So I'm probably tempted to maybe shove it on eBay. We'll see how we go, but it's Roy Chubby Brown. I'm going to let you read the title of that one. Live at Blackpool, and it is the 1995, but this was released in 2001. So I mean, it's still technically vintage, isn't it now? But yeah, I think the reason for that is probably the cancel culture, and obviously things changing. Another DVD box set I picked up. I'm a bit miffed at this one, but it looks okay. But I'll explain why in a second. So I got the Star Trek movies, the special collector's edition. This is why it's annoying, is because for some reason the top is not with it. Now I paid £3 for this. Now granted, I've got a few of these on DVD already. Oh sorry, a Blu-ray already. But yeah, when I saw this, I was like, I'll for the sake of it, I'll pick it up, because we're talking there 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. It's 10 movies. It's 1 to 10. That's sorry, they've got Roman numerals on this, so I was trying to figure out what it was. But yeah, there's 10 of them, so they've got the 10 movies for £3. So I thought I'll pick it up anyway. So until I replace the ones that I don't have on Blu-ray, then I'll keep hold of that one for now. And that's pretty much it for the DVD side of it. I think there's a couple of other little ones I got for little one. I got Teletubbies, and I think there's another one in there. But other than that, I went to a couple of the charity shops. I went to Sue Ryder, and I found this boy. Now this is really detailed. It's so articulated as well. There's so many different things on it, but it was really detailed, and it was £1 or 50p actually. Sorry. Anyway, I got to the till, and the lady said to me, she went, "Oh, hang on a second. I think this goes with it." Now this, if anybody doesn't know, which I didn't at first, I must admit I had to Google it. This is from the Hobbit movies, apparently. Anyway, this ugly sod. She said to me, she was like, "I think this goes with it." And that's this big boy here. So, yeah. Again, he's really detailed. He's not something that I'd want to probably keep in my collection. So I might sell this guy on. But she was like, "Well, that'll be £1." I was like, "Okay." She went, "That'll be 50p." I was like, "Right, okay." So I mean, I'm trying to look at the dates on them. Is it 2012 maybe, something like that? Have a quick look. Yeah, 2012. So yeah, so they were a nice surprise, because I only saw that one, and obviously she charged me £1 for that one, so they're good. I'm not sure whether I'll keep the werewolf in the collection yet. Another couple of little finds I'd found in the charity shops, where I've managed to find, and this is one of my favourite characters of this programme by far. I mean, he's brilliant, but I found a Sheldon. So he doesn't move at all or anything, but it's quite detailed, to be fair. It's quite cool. So he'll go on my shelves with my other figures. Pop him there for now, I think. The next one I found, again, was only sort of 50p, and it is back from my childhood, is Morph. There's a little story with this one, because my brother's nickname in school, his mates named him Morph. So I don't know why. I don't know why. But yeah, so I thought he was a nice little addition. A couple of other things I picked up. Oh yeah, so I went to a second-hand shop, which had opened pretty recently, and so I had a bit of a gander in there, and I noticed there was this little guy In fact, there was two of them. There was this little guy and this one. So I'm guessing they are bookends by the looks of it. So it's 1989 on it, but they're obviously, I don't think they're from there. Now he wanted a £5 for him, but I talked him down because obviously, you know, it's Shaun the Sheep's. I've got no ears. Either that or he's tucked his area over, I don't know. But yeah, he's got no ears, so we did a bit of a deal because I found some other things in there. So yeah, they'll look nice up on the side. A couple of others I picked up. Now I've got a couple of these already because my son's really into Wallace and Gromit. We've got the Shaun the Sheep. Again, I've already got this downstairs, but like I say, I've got no chance of getting hold of them because Leo takes them absolutely everywhere. But they are 1989 on. And then I got Wallace and Wenderleen. Now Wenderleen comes with what I would imagine is probably Build-A-Bear slippers or something. So obviously someone's put them on there. But yeah, I don't see Wenderleen very often. So I picked them both. I picked them all up as a lot. So they're for me to go with my array of teddy bears up there for back in the day. The other one I found in the same shop, he charged me £2 for. I've given him a bit of a clean, but he's a bit sun damaged. But it is, for all those in that generation, it is Roland Rat. So like I say, he's got a bit of sun damage. I have tried to clean him up, but he's pretty dirty. But I might try and clean him up again, to be fair. But I have got a Roland Rat mug somewhere, so I'm really chuffed with that because that'll go with me Jive Bunny and a Mr. Blobby up there, I think. Now this was a nice little find. I found a couple of bits today. This one's just because I do collect snow globes. They are downstairs usually in my cabinet, but I managed to find a Disney Mary Poppins one. So she's not massively detailed, but you can tell straight away who it is. But yeah, that's cool. That was £1. I usually keep all my things together. And then this little bad boy, this was a nice surprise as well. So rummaging through a £1 box for teddies again, and I managed to find a My Pet Monster. So obviously for the guys that know the channel will know I have this big boy here, which is absolutely ginormous. So he sits down there at the bottom. But yeah, these are still pretty rare. They're not massively expensive, but I think this again is 1986 if I remember rightly. But he's so cool. Admittedly, I have had him through the wash today because he was black, absolutely covered. But yeah, it's a nice little addition. One of the other things I found. Now I didn't pay this for it. I went to a second-hand shop where I know the owner, and he's usually quite good to me, so I can't complain. But I noticed these in a random box the other week. But I asked him if he still had them, and they are Universal Studios memorabilia. So what I have actually seen these out of the package when I originally saw them. So if I can just open it up, I'll quickly show you. There we go. Now I went to Universal in the 90s, so I like to collect the memorabilia. I'd love to go again, but it's not something that's it's quite expensive, isn't it? So we'll see, hopefully one day. But what I liked about these were you've got a few little things. So you've got a Welcome to Universal Studio Tour booklet, which does have the as the times for the different shows in. Obviously we've got there's two of them. Got two different little papers, which is pretty cool. They're exactly the same though, but there's some cool artwork in there if I remember rightly. All different actors. Yeah, all different actors. And then there's these things which are the Universal full colour bonus album. So these are obviously postcards of the different things. Like you've got the Canyon. What else did I have? Forget what that ride's called now. Obviously you've got like this one here. You've got the Jaws, which is pretty cool. And then you've got these things which were souvenir folder, same sort of thing really. So I'll just quickly show you. I would have liked a bit more Back to the Future on these, but obviously that's I'll find some stuff with that. But yeah, these are pretty cool. I think he charged me probably about £3 or £4 in all. But they're for my collection. As I say, I do collect Universal and MGM and Disney. To be fair, I remember when I went years ago. I remember coming home, and I've still got them all somewhere. In fact, I'll tell you, I know exactly where they are. If you bear with me 1 second, I'll show you. 1 second, guys. I will show you exactly what I'm about. There we go. So, I have a. Let's see, it says time 1992. So that's when I started collecting. I started bringing them. That's when I first went actually. But yeah, I won't get them all out, but you can see I've got all my original flyers and everything, super map packs and stuff. I've got my signatures from when I was a little, and I was getting my signatures. What else have I got? Oh, these were a thing back then as well. You can't. I'm not going to show you it, but there was a little picture that we put in there from. I think we were on one of the water parks, and then the other thing I've got is I still never obviously opened it, but Disney Treasures. I don't know why. Why would I want a badge? I don't know why I would want a sew-on badge. But yeah, they don't call. It's not called MGM Studios anymore. But yeah, so I digress a bit. But that's just showing you that obviously I do collect that stuff. So I'm really chuffed with that. I did get a CD, which is the magic behind the music behind the magic. Disney's 50th anniversary. So that's for some of the audio side of it. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it this week. So I have got some Blu-rays to show. I've got some good ones actually I picked up this week. But I just wanted to pop on and show you the sort of non-Blu-ray related pickups that I've managed to find this week. It has been a good week. I'm not gonna lie, I managed to get things, and I've also got some stuff that Steve had me pick up. So there's some bits in there for Steve when he comes down. He's due down I think next week to see us, so it'd be nice to catch up. But obviously I want to say thank you very much everybody for the support. Don't forget we are on a Thursday night at 7:15 live, and we'll catch you there. Take care everyone, bye.